scoring. It's 3-0. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Texas Tech Red Raiders offense has the ball for the first time. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power. All those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And a part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
Not difficult, not complicated, but early in the game, get in that rhythm. Find that timing with your wide receiver so you're set up for success. Then you go attack deep later on.
This is why Rice-Eccles, one of the toughest places to play in all the country. Try to get your third down conversion in the midst of this. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36.
Been really impressed watching this offense this year and how good they are on third down. The reason they're so efficient, they don't have penalties. They keep these third downs manageable.
He's going up top. And the DB forcing the incomplete pass with the deflection.
And you see this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
Catch in the middle, it's Eakin. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Touch pass on the run. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. And how about this lower intestinal fortitude? 4th and 1 in your own territory, and they're going. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. The Red Raiders have their offense in high gear. Snagged in the middle. It's Virgil. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. We've reached a break. It's Utah holding the lead. And we've come to the end of one. And let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. First play of the period will be a second down. Wants to throw. It's Morton. Now improvising. And to get rid of it quickly. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be third down. And the Red Raiders are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Here's a quick throw out to the left. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. The Red Raiders want to move quickly.
Ooh, and that was close for the offense. They try to go wide receiver screen. They're counting on that receiver beating that defender. Wasn't able to make him miss that time, but if I'm on offense, I'm going back to that play later.
He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
Those screen plays, you really want to sell it, get it to your running back, and get him to the second level. Get him running full head of steam on a safety, on a linebacker. He almost got going, but just got tackled before he could really do any damage.
And the Red Raiders will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. He'll grab the throw to the sideline and step out of bounds after picking up a few.
I think sometimes offensively you've got to have a bit more awareness of where you are in the field. You've got to feel yourself getting close to the boundary, and you've got to settle down. That that guy looked like he was a little bit out of control, and as a result, that throw took him out of bounds.
And that ball is intercepted at the goal line. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And the defender makes a great read, breaks on the football, and makes the big interception in the back end. Here's the thing, that's number 4 this season, so he's finding the football consistently.
Back to pass, it's Dampier. Makes the catch. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down.
And after giving up that completion, guys, I wonder if the defense is going to decide to stay in zone or maybe mix things up, a little more man coverage, maybe blitz.
Power football with the run. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. Working that left side now. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The Utes are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to bully their way for the first. And he needed just a single yard, and he did not get it. What a stout play by this defense. They boot it away. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. Texas. It back in the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's Hudson. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. They'll go hurry up here. On the run, it's Joyner. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. To the air, it's Morton. That's caught, it's Williams. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. They'll run it from the gun. Past the first down marker and still running. Inside the 20 and out of bounds at the 19 on the big run.
When you talk about creating big plays in the running game like this makes the game really easy. Actually, when you've got a guy like this that you can hand it to with this much speed and elusiveness, just hard to bring down in the open field. What a big game for the offense.
Motion from the wideout. Wants to adjust the pattern. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Dances away. He can't find anybody. It'll be incomplete as the defense does a really good job in coverage. So now it's 2nd and long. Rides the back on the option to give. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
man, how about that defense on the snap? They are in the backfield with great penetration. Nowhere to go for the running back. That defense was sitting on G, waiting on O.
Big third down in the red zone, and this crowd is getting behind this defense. Catch in the middle. It's Virgil. He can't find enough room. Stopped at the 17, and it brings up a fourth down. Now it looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And that'll tie things up as we head toward halftime. So they put the field goal on the board and about to kick it away, and hoping that'll be the final points of this first half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
They bring him down, but not before he gets a first down at the 35.
And you've seen these curl routes. This is a timing route. Understanding the ball's got to come out of my hand right when he hits the top of that curl. Nice job by the QB finding him. Nice catch.
To the air, it's Gampier. Gets it out fast. Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play. Clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Looking to throw on first down. Oh, he had him right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on first down. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Quickly to the tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the first down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. They're dealing with a second and long. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Makes the grab. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's moving out of the pocket. That should be the final play of the first half. One more snap coming before the juice boxes and orange slices. Quickly gets everyone set. They spike it to stop the clock. And with just a few seconds remaining here in the first half, they'll try to kick a field goal. Good, right down the boulevard. And with that field goal, they now have the lead. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, you've been calling a lively one so far from Salt Lake City. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at Rice-Eccles Stadium.
start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. Tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime. It's a running room. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. The Red Raiders want to pick up the tempo.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
They're going to ride this running back. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
I don't know, man. If I'm on defense here and I'm watching the way my D-line's getting manhandled, I might have to put more guys in the box. I might have to sacrifice his safety and try to get more hats close to the line of scrimmage to slow this running back down, because the RPO game's been a problem.
To the sidelines, and he tiptoes his way to a first down before going out of bounds. Precision, execution, and timing to pick up the first down on the out route.
I think you're spot on. Those out routes, man, it's got to be about timing. You got to throw that football before he breaks. Nice job seeing it. Short yard situation, throwing the ball on the money so the receiver can get upfield and get the first down.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. So he'll help the completion percentage, but not the yardage. Stop for no gain.
And he got it to his running back, obviously making a good decision, but nice tackle on the play. Way to get the running back on the ground.
Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for. Takes it the other way. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow.
There were a lot of people really excited about what this guy could do. Some were saying he could be an All-American, and he's proving them right. That's already his second interception early in this college football season. Offenses are going to figure it out. They're going to stop throwing this guy's way. You just get in trouble when you try.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the second half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
A little screen to the running back. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed.
And so many things have to come together perfectly for a screen to work for big yardage. And they were close. You could tell that almost busted, but they just got wrapped up, got a little bit of yardage, but they really wanted that one.
It's picked off, and they ruined the drive with a turnover. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
Really nice job there by the defense, because I think they baited the QB into trying to fit that one in over the middle of the field. Remember, it's a big zone coverage. They've all got their eyes on him back there in the pocket, and they just let him feel like, maybe I can fit this football in. Not so fast. They come away with the pick.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking to throw, it's Morton. Caught over the middle, it's Virgil.
And a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And he was able to shed a tackle and pick up the first down before they finally get him on the ground. It's 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line. Caught behind the line. It's Virgil. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Looking to fire. Got out of trouble and throws. The short hands. It's Douglas. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. He's just winning that matchup in the slot every time.
And when you put him in the slot, Reese, he's closer to the quarterback. It's an easier...
And the ball is free on the pitch. He'll be brought down, but he was trying with everything he had to turn that disaster into a first down. He came up a little short. 4th down, and they've got to get it to the next time zone, but the offense is going to stay on the field on 4th down. He rifles one deep to the left. And he throws completion, a terrific return to put his offense in great field position at the 42. They'll start this drive going to the air. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete.
And that was good defense again, and unfortunately we've been saying that all game long. Really, really good defense. Or, listen, you can spin on the other side. This offense has really been bad.
To the air, it's Dampier. This time it's complete. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down mark. The Utes come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Utah has the lead here. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. After swapping ends of the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. Looking to throw for it. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
Oh, that's a missed opportunity. You know the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front they could not protect him well enough.
Oh, he missed it. No good. It's still a 3-point game after the miss. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. Going right to work up top. Got it in the middle. It's Carter. Turning it on. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
And he didn't get a big gain. You want to call that play and probably want to get more yards, but you could tell that was super close from seriously busting loose. Nice job running the screen, getting the ball to your playmaker. If he could just make one more guy miss, that might have been huge.
They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
For you coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Knocked down after a 3-yard gain to the 25. The mighty Utah student section alive and bringing the noise on 3rd down. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line.
Well, I think this running back has proved in this game here tonight that he can be counted on and relied on, right? In a big moment right here, late in the game when they need to run the ball to ice this thing, he's able to deliver.
Quick strike complete. Touchdown, Red Raiders! And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
Well, I love the play call late in the 4th quarter now. You're just trying to get athletes in space. They throw it to him just short of the end zone, and he does the rest. And because of it, his team now has the lead.
And he puts through the extra point. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. No chance for a return as that ball flies out of the back of the end zone. This is the biggest drive of the game, but the offense has to stay cool. No reason to panic. Then again, panicking is never a good idea, is it? Using his legs, it's Rodgers. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and there they try to run the football on the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
They'll give it to the back. Makes him talk to the hand.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. And the Utes come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Looking to throw, it's Dampier. Quick completion on the out route. Oh, he's got some space. And he's chased out of bounds, but not before he gets the first down, stops the clock, and has them on the move trying to get the late score. The Utes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a crease to the left. Nice move there. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
Well, the interesting thing about a run here trailing late is the defense isn't expecting it. That's the good news. Bad news, though, is you're still trailing. You need to score quickly, which means you need to be throwing the football right now.
This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Now the play fake. He lets one fly deep. Makes the grab on the right. Touchdown, Utah! And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
And at this stage of the game in the 4th quarter, big-time players make big plays in big games. What a great job after he secured the catch in the open field, showing off the speed, taking it to the house, and with it, his team now has the lead.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wants to go up top on first down. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion.
And, man, I love safeties that play with great vision in the back end, right? They're the safety for a reason. They're the back line of defense 99% of the time, and I love how he sees the ball, he breaks on it. This defense, they have an opportunity to finish this game. They've played well all game long, now finish the deal.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Got to get everybody lined up quickly, time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. To the air, it's Morton. Fires to the middle. Got his man downfield. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Looking up top, and time is of the essence. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Hudson. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this 3rd down play, clock running. They'll try to get the first through the air. Caught in the backfield, it's Douglas. They'll stop him short on 3rd down, in this defense trying to make sure they stay on top. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. The defense uses a timeout, and we are down to 11 seconds left to play. It's a one-score game late, and they've got to go for it on 4th down. Has to get there to move the sticks. Turning on the Jets. That'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal from the 10. They'll use the timeout, 6 seconds left on the clock. This kicker is going to need nerves of steel on this one. They'll use the timeout, 6 seconds left on the clock. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And And in the waning seconds of the game, they tie it up.
Wow, and with that field goal, with so little time left here in the game, it looks like this thing's going to OT. You have to give that young guy so much credit. He had the weight of the world on his shoulders, and he's able to knock it through. We've still got some football left here, fellas.
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime, and just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possessions starting on the opponent's 25.
And you want to play defense first because you want to know what you need. That's a key philosophical approach for most teams when it comes to overtime, David.
Yeah, and remember the rule change a couple years ago, too, and the second overtime and two-point conversion. So all this stuff is situational type football that you better have worked on throughout these weeks of the season.
We'll get it started here in overtime. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Finds a man in the middle. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be first and goal.
Man, it's so nice to have a quarterback who doesn't flinch. You watch it, man. He's hanging in there, right? Hanging in there. Takes some time for those routes to get down the field. Gets hit as he throws it, but delivers the ball, a catchable ball down the field, and makes the big play. Nice toughness by that young man.
You hear a lot of coaches talk about bend, don't break, and it's in these areas of the field down in your own goal line defensively where you want to just stiffen up. And they did a really nice job on first down, stopping the run. Here we go on second. There's a good chance the offense tries to run it again.
Grab behind the line. It's Bentley. And that's good for the completion percentage and bad for the yardage. They lose ground on that one. Big third and goal here in overtime as they try to get a touchdown to take the lead. Dropping back, it's Dampier. Looking for the goal line. They put it in the hands of their playmaking receiver, but he will be stopped short. It's fourth down. They'll try to strike first with a field goal in overtime. Absolutely perfect. And with that, they've taken the lead.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Down by a field goal and a touchdown will win it. Let's see what they've got on first down. Motion from the wide receiver. Little touch pass to the receiver. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. This crowd knows this defense needs them right now. Second down, they'll go to the air. Grabbed over the middle. It's Douglas. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. So first down in the red zone, and this crowd getting behind its defense. Spits it out to the back. He let the thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
Quarterback had everything he wanted there. He knew pre-snap exactly where he was going. Of course he was going to be going towards his primary target. He just can't hook up with the completion.
They go to the ground. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line.
Running the ball in OT, and a nice job by the ball carrier, finding his lane, finding his hole, putting his foot in the ground and getting upfield.
With the run on first and goal. He got it in, and the celebration is on. A walk-off touchdown in OT.
And I like the running back's vision. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is, gets in the end zone, gets 6.
I know how to sum up this game succinctly. That was fun, and what a victory to remember.
Fun for them, fun for us, just the back and forth. Games that are so nip and tuck, and you know every play matters so much. These are the games that we love to call.
Yeah, every play matters, David, and that's why coaching staffs practice overtime scenarios and situations throughout the week. It's important to drill these types of scenarios. You never know what games are going to go to OT, and when they do, you love to be able to go out and execute with the game on the line.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.